And now, please welcome Brad Tasso!
Oh, the crowd goes wild. I'm looking for JR. I don't see him. Well, let's see what happens, everybody. If not, we've got a huge full show anyway. And JR, if you don't know, out there in Facebook land, JR is having a power outage and he can't get his, what do they call that thing? Generator working. So he may not be here. He is a sensational, internationally known comedian musician. I'm Brad. I'm not any of those things. So, how is everybody? I'm looking, Carla, good to see you, and Jeff, nice to see you, and Alice, and Patty, and Robert, and everybody here. Robert, well, we didn't change Valerie's name. Steve, change Valerie's name.
I'll change Valerie's name right
I
now.
can't believe you haven't changed Valerie's name. I'm, of course, dressed like Mr. Rogers right before the change. I don't know. I don't know. Do you like the bow tie? Should I wear the bow tie more?
Oh, it's a working. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I was impressed you broke out the bow tie for us.
That was the point of my Orville Reichenbacher reference earlier. That's what I meant.
Orville Reichenbacher.
That's what I meant by
Didn't he make guitars? Oh, that was Rickenbacker. I'm sorry. So, okay, well, great. Well, I'm not wasting time because we're waiting for JR. I'm just looking around at the jokes, thinking it all might be a mistake. So here we go.
I call this Orville, by the way.
That's Orville. Well, I look a little like Orville Redenbacher's the grandson. Was he the grandson?
Hell
Something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. So nobody knows who he is anymore. All right. Well, let's start the jokes and move along with the show. Here we go. My first joke, here it is. Texas lawyer Rod Ponton, I think that's how you say his name, presented a case to the 394th District Court behind a kitten filter that he could not remove from his computer. As the kitten's mouth moved, Ponton said to the court, "I am here live and I am not a cat," which was obvious. Now, the judge walked him through the steps to remove the filter, then charged Ponton with a meowsdemeanor.
Oh, that's terrible.
All right. For that one, you should put on a second bow tie.
Wait till the next one. Yeah, the bow tie made me want to do puns today. So a meowsdemeanor. Okay. Now on a little grosser note, Hustler magazine creator and free speech advocate Larry Flynt passed away. Did you see that?
Didn't see that.
No, Larry Flynt. We all know who Larry Flynt was, right?
Yeah.
Flags at his offices were set to half erect.
Let me help you out.
Yeah. Orville's gone nuts.
Who knew Orville's grandson was such a pervert? Who knew? Hey, speaking of free speech, because that's what Larry Flynt is kind of known for, except for really, really gross magazines. I don't know about the rest of the guys in here, but I always liked when I was like 13, 14, and my dad's Playboys was exciting. And then one day we found a Hustler, and I was gay for a year. It was rough. That was some heavy duty stuff for like a 14-year-old. I was like, oh my God, what?
Where's my bow tie?
Where's my bow tie and my glasses? So speaking of free speech, Disney has fired Mandalorian star Gina Carano because she tweeted conservatives in America are being treated like Jews in Nazi Germany.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't see that? Yes.
I heard about it.
Yes, of course. So as we know, right-wingers, wanting right-wingers to stop calling for Mexicans to be put in cages is just like being murdered in a concentration camp. Just the same. Just that was too wordy, I think. It felt weird in my mouth. By the way, conservatives are rallying around her, screaming about their free speech rights and that she shouldn't be fired for her views. Now, let's stop the show and let me explain something. That's not how free speech works. Larry Flynt won against the Supreme Court to keep publishing his magazine, not to force everyone to read it, okay?
Right.
You don't have to hear somebody's speech. They just don't go to jail. And you know what? This cancel thing has been around a hell of a lot longer. Now people just get to complain about it. I was fired from a club. Okay, let's talk about me. I was fired from a club not that long ago because the girl who drove the comics to the radio in the morning didn't like a comment that I made in the car on the way to the radio station 33 years ago. I don't even know what I said. She doesn't know what I said. But when they hired me to come do the club, they said, "You're fired because a 23-year-old comic that I was said something that no one knows what it is." That is being canceled. And you know what? Q hasn't come to help me at all. I have been canceled because I didn't play golf. Any other comic? You weren't a golfer, so the club didn't bring you back?
That wasn't the result, but yes, it's a big deal.
Or why we weren't invited.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I was fired once because I didn't say hello to the comedy club waitresses in an entirely different restaurant. I didn't see them. They didn't talk to me, yet I was fired because I was rude. And let me tell you, not once did I say it was worse than dying in an oven.
Oh, really?
Until now.
Now it was worse. Until now. It just cracks me up that people throw. Oh well. By the way, on a different note, Joe Biden's rescue dogs, Champ and Major, have a Twitter account. Have you seen that? The Oval Office. Have you guys? Trump doesn't have one, but the Oval Office. Yeah, where you can see, and what you see on, I love their Twitter. I follow it. You can see the pooches lounging around the Oval Office fireplace, promoting animal rescue, and alerting Jill Biden when Joe falls into a well. Hey, Champ, is there something wrong? Joe's falling in a well?
Again?
Again? Like there's a well at the White House. So I've avoided it up to this point in the show. Let's talk about the impeachment that continued on today. I'm going to leave out all the sadness because there's a lot of sadness. I'm going to leave out all the evidence. I'm going to leave out everything and just talk about how truly horrible Trump's lawyers are. Man, are they bad? Have you seen these guys?
How bad
are they?
Wait, I haven't said it yet. Trump's lawyers are so bad.
How bad
are they?
Rand Paul's neighbor is waiting in their yard.
Okay.
Trump's attorneys are so bad.
How bad are they?
Q is suddenly asking for the death penalty.
Okay.
Okay.
Trump's attorneys are so bad.
How bad are
they?
Ted Cruz is renewing his Canadian passport. Did y'all know that Ted was from Canada?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Ted doesn't seem to know that, but yes.
I've got 32 more of these. Here we go. Trump's attorneys are so bad.
How
bad are
they?
His attorneys are so bad, Lauren Boebert is giving Capitol tours to Rachel Maddow fans.
Hey!
All right.
Are they, I meant to say?
That's pretty bad.
Okay, actually, two more. Trump's attorneys are so bad.
How bad are they?
The My Pillow guy just voted to convict. And last but not least, Trump's attorneys are so bad.
How bad are they?
They're so bad, COVID won't touch them.
Wow, that's bad.
Oh,
That's bad, but should not have been the last one, sadly enough. Okay. By the way, the Biden administration announced today, just hours before this show, they have secured more than 200 million doses of the COVID vaccine and can have the entire U.S. vaccinated by July. Yay! GOP state governors responded, "Not if we can help it."
Yep, like Missouri.
That's right, Missouri. They're not going to give that crap to people. Let's see. I think I got two more, and I'm not excited about either of them. By the way, if anyone else, I'm not sure there's a joke here, but then why change the show? Has anyone else been getting merch in the mail from charities looking for money? Has anyone
For
gotten
years.
this?
For you.
Well, but no, I mean real merch, not a little thing here and there. Today I got two. I got a T-shirt, a real nice T-shirt, and a check for $2.50 from a children's charity asking for a $10 or more donation. And I got from another charity a pair of real nice socks and a $2.50 check from an animal charity asking for $50 or more. Is that crazy? I mean, I'm telling you,
I've
at
gotten a
this
few of
rate,
those.
5 more charities and I'll be off unemployment.
I got some socks that didn't fit.
Oh, well, they're real small. Yeah, they're like kids' socks,
Yeah.
but they're real nice. So, okay. Are they spending a ton of money? Is nobody else getting this?
Just you.
I've gotten a few.
I just get wall calendars.
Oh, well, those suck.
Wall
Return address
calendars.
labels.
That stinks.
I
That
never
stinks.
give a
Address
wall
label.
calendar to every person in my church from all the charities that send them to me.
Wow.
Okay, so last one, and then I think we're going to do something else. This cracks me up today. Even after endless proof that the election was the most fair in history, and endless evidence that Trump supporters were behind the Capitol attacks, a study just found that 4 out of 10 evangelical white Christians think that violence to overthrow the government is going to be necessary. Did you see that? Even though we've proven those things. By the way, it would have been 5 out of 10, but 200,000 who could have been in a survey died from some weird fake illness that wasn't COVID.
Oh.
Oh my.
Dark.
Wow. I thought it was cute.
It is cute. It's adorably cute and dark.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to go.